Hey everyone, so today I have a quick review for you. It's going to be a review on Hea Hair. It's a company that sells wigs and hair products on Amazon, and they did reach out to me to do a review, so I am reviewing a wig that they sent me. And so yeah, let's go in and get to this review. So first I'm going to go on the packaging. So it came in this really cute bag, just really nice, sleek, simple, and it did come in a box through an Amazon box, and the shipping was really fast. It was 2-day shipping. I ordered it, let's see, I believe it was Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday. Thanksgiving was this past Thursday, and then it got here on Friday night, which was really fast, especially considering that it was Thanksgiving. I was actually not expecting it till maybe Monday or Saturday at least, just because it was a holiday. But yeah, it came really fast. And inside of the bag was this plastic little baggie, and this is what had the wig in it. I did take it out just so it's easier to manage and not have to make so much mess, because this makes a really bad creakly sound. Inside the wig was just some paper just to keep it in a nice shape. It does come with a wig cap. I guess it has 2 pieces inside, so 2 wig caps, which is really nice. I actually really needed wig caps, so I'm glad this came with it. And it's also a nice nude skin color, so it looks a lot more natural when you're wearing your wig. This is the wig. I'm going to try to show you guys the color as best as possible, but this is how it looks. It's a lace front wig. There's like the hairline. Excuse my nails. They are not painted or anything, so they are nice and natural. But there's that like parting. I do think I'm gonna have to pluck it just a little bit more just to give it a more natural look, because my parting is not that little, but you get the point. It does have a nice natural finish to it. You could always customize it however you want. You just pluck it with some tweezers and you're good to go. Maybe a little concealer just to give it a nice skin tone. But the color I got is, on the website it says dark red wig, but honestly to me this is like I'd say like a 1B brown black on the top to a beautiful like number 4 medium brown. And this wig does actually match my own hair color, so I really like that about this, because my hair has like a natural ombre effect. So I feel like this was like a really good alternative to having a neutral color wig without going too crazy. And it's very long. Super long. I believe it has to be at least like 24 inches, possibly 26. I'll have to double check on that and let you guys know in the description box. But this is such a pretty wig, and it doesn't have an overly fake shine because it is synthetic hair, so you can't really like heat style this. I mean, you could, but you'd have to be super careful just because you don't want to like mess up your wig. It's super nice and silky. It feels really soft like real hair. Like I said, it's not overly shiny. If anything, in person, you might want to put maybe a little bit of baby powder just to give it a little bit more of a realistic look, so it's a little more dull. It's not really tangled, but I like how my wigs look when they're a little bit brushed out, because they kind of give it a nice, softer appearance, just like that. So yeah, and it has nice soft layers into it as well, which gives it that extra natural effect. Usually when I have wigs, I'll cut like layers into them just because I feel like it looks a lot more natural that way. And like I said, it looks pretty natural as is, but I feel like once you put it on, it's going to look a lot more straight. But that's totally fine, because I love that, because it gives you room to customize it. But for a synthetic wig, this looks pretty realistic. I did about this. That was my foundation. Rest in peace, foundation. It didn't spill, but it's on the floor. I will get it eventually. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and try to style this the best I can. So first thing to do to really make this wig look natural is you're going to want to pluck the hairline. So I'm going to go take you guys to my mannequin head so you guys can kind of see what I'm going to do with this. I'm basically just going to pluck the hairline a little bit, and then I'm going to cut off the lace, and then I'm going to try to put concealer on it to make it look a little more like skin color, and then I'm going to put it on and see the final look. Alright, so basically all I'm going to do is just pluck a little bit of the hairline. So I just want to make it look as natural as possible. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to get my tweezers, just like these, and I'm going to just gently pluck just a few of the hairs just to kind of give it a more realistic parting space. pull random hairs. You don't want to like pull in the same exact spots, just because you'll have either bald spots or you'll over pluck and then it'll look a little bit weird or more unrealistic. So just try to keep it a little bit spontaneous. And also be careful not to make a hole in the lace too. That's like a big no-no. Really don't want that to happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of concealer just to kind of make it look like my skin color, and a little bit of foundation. So I'm going to get my little foundation thing, which is a tiny brush. I'm going to dab some on there like that. You want to start off small, that way you don't like overwhelm yourself. And just kind of tap it onto the parting, just like that. Alright, then I'm going to grab my powder. I don't have very much left, but this is plenty for it. But you want to grab a little brush. It could be any little brush that you have. I just have this one laying around. I'm going to pick up some powder. I'm just going to dust the top of it, just like that, so you guys can see that. Like I said, if you get a little messy, just kind of like, we're going to clean up around it, so it's no big deal. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but I feel like it instantly kind of makes it look a bit more realistic on the parting. So what I like to do is I like to get a little spoolie, a little mascara spoolie, and I like to just go through the hair and just kind of like wipe away the extra powder. And there we go, that is our parting. I think it looks a lot better than what we started with. And I'm going to go on and cut the lace. Alright, so now I'm back. So we did our hairline. So all I did was put powder and concealer onto the part to make it look more natural and realistic. That's all I did, and then I plucked just a few of the hairs out just to kind of make it a little less dense in the front. So there we have that. So now we're going to cut the actual lace. So with lace, you want to make sure you cut it as close to the hairline as possible, but not leaving a ton to where you can totally see it when you're wearing the wig. So you're just going to want to grab your lace, push all the hair back, that way you're not cutting all your hair off. And you're just going to want to basically just cut around like you're tracing a paper kind of thing. So kind of like, it's a little hard to show you on camera because I'm not holding my camera, but it's basically like that. You guys can see that. So I already cut off this little like nub right here, but you're basically just like following along the line, and you're just going to go all the way around. You're going to cut all the lace off, and then we're going to put on the wig, and we're going to try to like style it, and then we're going to see how the final look turns out. Alright, so my lace is all cut off. So that is how the wig looks without the extra lace on, just like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get my hair out of the way to put on the wig. So I'm just going to try to make my hair as flat as possible. I'm just going to put it up in a very loose bun, and I'm just going to secure it with some bobby pins. And I'm going to grab the wig cap. It's right here. I was like, I don't know where I left it, but I found it. And sorry for the crinkly noise. I hate the crinkling of plastic when I'm watching videos because it always ends up so much louder than it is in person. So I apologize. Okay, it's over. So now here is our wig cap. Feels like a pantyhose basically. That's pretty much what it is, but for your head. So you're just gonna try to like hold it towards the front first and then push it back. That way it's easier to get your hair in there. And honestly, I'm not doing this like the most professional, perfect way. I'm just kind of like sticking it on. So just kind of tuck your hair in. Try to get it in there. My hair's the color of this wig, so I'm not really like worried about it completely like showing my hair or anything. But I do want to like try to cover my hair as much as possible. So I think that should be okay for now. get the wig. There are adjustable straps in here as well. And also to mention really quick, there are 2 combs inside. So one's up here and one's on this side. So they're on each side. And there is a comb. Actually, there's 3 combs. I just saw that one. And there's one on the top as well, right behind the hairline. But this wig cap is very stretchy, so I'm pretty sure this would fit pretty much any head size. So I'm going to just kind of flip it inside out. And then try to see if I can find the other clip. Ah, there it is. I'm going to put it under the wig cap. That way it snags onto my hair. Let me go grab my brush really fast. Okay, I am back. So when I was plucking this hairline, no joke, like this is all the hair that came out. It is not the wig's fault though. I plucked those out, so it purposely was coming out, so do not be alarmed. Let me turn my light so it's not so bright in here. It's not super tangled. It got a little bit messed up when I was plucking the hairline. It gets a little tangled, but that's totally normal, and it is synthetic hair, so do expect this to tangle occasionally. But if you take very well care of it and you brush it pretty often, I don't think you'll have any bad tangling issues. So I'm just kind of brushing out from bottom to top. That way I don't, ruin the hair in the process. But this is what I mean by you kind of need to customize it, because this is very, very thick, and I don't think anyone's hairline is that thick. And if it is, God bless you, because you are blessed with a huge amount of hair. But for me, I do not have super thick hair. Speaking of hair, I have one in my face. But yeah, you just want to kind of like customize it to look the most natural on you. If it already comes out looking natural on you, then you are so lucky, because you don't have to do anything extra to it. But for me, I think I'm just going to go back in when I have time to pluck the sides and stuff, so they're not super ultra thick like they are right now. But the hair is really, really pretty, and I really like the actual color of the hair as well. It looks very natural. And if you're not very comfortable with wearing wigs, or the idea of it not being your natural hair, this might not be for you, just because, like I said, it can sometimes give off a synthetic vibe. But if you know how to style your wigs, and you know kind of the lingo of how to style it and make it look the most natural possible, it's gonna look great. So there's no worries there. But yeah, I just did this really quick. Obviously for the future, I'm going to try to make this look the most natural as possible. But this is just kind of a quick fix on if you just got your wig in the mail, and this is kind of the one you want to wear it. Try to see if you guys can see the bottom. So this is how long the wig is. It's very, very long. Excuse me, makeup mess over here, but yeah. And this is where you can really see the layers that are cut into this wig. It's so pretty, and the color is really, really nice. It's got a nice sheen to it, but it doesn't look overly shiny, especially in person, because I do have this lighting and it does make it look a lot shinier than it might actually be in person. But I think it'd be so pretty to kind of get this to curl, kind of like a nice loose beachy wave, which it kind of has a little bit of a wave to it, but I would love it to kind of flare out. That way it kind of looks more natural. But yeah, this is how the wig looks. Like I said, I'm going to do more customizing to it, but this is kind of how it is, just right out of the package pretty much, and just a little bit of plucking and a little bit of foundation and powder. But I really do like this wig, and I will leave the link down below, and you guys can check it out and see if you're interested for yourself. But honestly, it's really nice. I'm really impressed. Hea Hair. Camera focus. There we go. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I know it's probably not the most educational, but I try to do my best, and I will be trying to make an update video as soon as possible once I kind of wear this more and kind of figure out the gist of how this holds up and everything, and if it can heat style and all that good stuff. But I will update you guys and let you know.